We're here at Moxie Medi Spa in Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin. They have another location in Mequon, but I'm gonna get some services done today. Can you guess what I'm gonna get done? Probably not what you'd think. Oh, there she is.
What a handsome champ.
Oh, you stop it. You stop it.
How are
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Yes. Coming in.
All right, yep, you guessed it. I'm getting Botox from Alex here. All right, so I'm going to get comfy and Alex is gonna poke me and we're gonna talk about...
Gently, kindly.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Strategically.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. And we're gonna talk about why to get Botox, who gets Botox, everything Botox. We're gonna talk about a lot of other services that they offer here too. They also offer semaglutide. All right, here we go. So Botox, Alex, why do people get Botox?
Well, first of all, I'm not sure if you've ever seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding, you know, where their grandma sprays Windex on everything.
My dad believed in only two things: that Greeks should educate non-Greeks about being Greek, and that any ailment, from psoriasis to poison ivy, could be cured with Windex.
And it cures all, like Windex is her go-to. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
So I kind of feel that way about Botox, actually. So when I talk to my friends, I'm like, excessive sweating in the arms, what can I do about it? Get some Botox. Obviously cosmetic stuff, get some Botox. Headaches, migraines, get some Botox. Like, we use it for a ton of stuff, which is awesome.
So you're telling me it helps stop sweating?
It's excessive. It's called hyperhidrosis is the medical term for it. And people will actually get hyperhidrosis and excessive sweating in their hands, bottom of their feet, armpits, even their scalp. A lot of people will get it in their scalp too. So we will like hyperdilute Botox and flood the area with it. And typically like an aesthetics Botox treatment is lasting 3 to 4 months. Like if people come in for just like my face, you know, I'm here for their normal rotation, 3 to 4 months. Hyperhidrosis treatments, even though they're a little bit more investment on the upfront because you have to use a lot of units, it can last anywhere from 6 months to like a year and a half, 2 years. So people usually get a lot of life out of that. And so we can use it for those medical conditions and get like a decent treatment length out of it too.
Okay, so I'm getting it because I have wrinkly forehead.
Aw, we do that too, a lot of it.
I didn't really take care of myself when I was in the sun when I was younger. I'm blaming it on that.
That's another thing. People will get Botox and a lot of times they'll give them a hard time for getting it like in their early 30s. But if you start early, we don't have to use a ton of it. And then you don't have to have treatments like you when you get to, what do we call you? We don't call you, you're seasoned.
Seasoned. So it has been, I don't know, it's probably been 5 months since I've been here, right?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Usually Dita's like, you need to get Botox.
3, sometimes people get 4 months out of it, but usually people are coming in here every 3 months for their tox. And there's different strategies. You can dose lower amounts more often and for a more natural look if people like a lot of movement. And people who like to be frozen, we can dose them really high and get like more like 4 months out of their treatments.
So what's like somebody just coming here the first time, how much does it cost?
Usually we're looking, if you're in your 30s to 40s, your investment is usually about $300, $400. The older you get or the less tox you've gotten at a preventative age, we're obviously gonna have to use more, right, for corrective treatment. So now we're looking at anywhere between an investment of $400 and $600 for 40 and above, let's say.
Yeah.
Men do require higher amounts than women. You're just like, think about like your biceps, right? You can build muscle mass a lot faster than women, and so it's no different in the face. So basically Botox is stopping the muscles, telling the muscles to take like a 3 to 4 month vacation. And if you just have stronger muscles and you're male, you need higher dosages. So it's not like the men come in here and we're trying to rip them off. It's like, look, we're trying to give you a certain effect that you're looking for, and it just takes more product to get
So
there.
it's all based on how many units?
Units, yep. So filler and stuff, we measure in that in syringes. Like people come in, I'm coming for a half syringe, 2 syringes, so on and so forth. Collagen stimulators like Sculptra is per vial, and Botox, we talk about it in units is our unit of measurement.
Awesome. Without further ado, start poking my face.
Botox actually comes as a powder on the bottom of the container. And when it's stored refrigerated, and you actually have to do what's called reconstitution. So we use normal saline or sterile products, and we actually reconstitute it into the Botox. So yeah, and you can play around with different concentrations, and having an experienced injector that knows not just where to put it and how to put it, but also what concentration to be using and how to do that medically safely is also important. So,
all right, so you put an alcohol pad on me first.
Clean everything off, gloves, normal safety stuff. They're little 31 gauge needles, so the risk of getting an infection from poked on a needle this size, very, very low, but good medical practice, clean things off, make sure we're sterile and good. And then I'm gonna start in between. So the thing that causes you to scowl down, some people call it your 11s. It's what makes you look mean and angry on camera. That we use 3 points to inject. So one kind of in between and one above each eyebrow. So that's where we're hitting first, okay? See, nice and sharp. That's the way to go. Don't get his wincing. He's actually a really tough guy.
So I didn't feel that at all. Nothing.
Easy peasy. I'm gonna come around your eyes next, okay?
I'm gonna feel that.
These tend to be the spiciest ones.
Oh, not bad.
Usually there's a little bit more wiggling involved, but again, super quick.
So are the results immediate?
No, they take a hot second. Like anything good in life, you have to wait just a minute. You'll start seeing results in like 3 to 4 days, and then it will be completely fully set up in 10 to 14 days.
Okay.
So if we need to make an adjustment, if you are like, my treatment looks baller, there's just one little spot that I think needs an adjustment, we wait till that 10 days to do any adjustments, because if it's not fully set up and we start going in there and messing with it, sometimes we can create more issues than we're solving. And since you're a good patient, you'll wait the full 10 days, right?
To what?
Wait to see if you need an adjustment.
Oh, I'm not going to.
There will be no panicking involved in those first few days.
You do it. You do a great job. I never have to do that.
Thank you.
I mean, one time I had a golf ball off the side of my head. Just kidding. It's a lie.
All right, last spot we're gonna treat on you after we treat in between and we treat around the eyes is up on the forehead. So I'm coming for your noggin.
So you've done how many needles worth?
9 so far, and
All
we'll
right.
probably do 15 total. It's not a ton.
No.
All right, raise your eyebrows up for me. You may feel like this is a little bit higher up, but men have a naturally higher hairline. So we have to also think about when you raise your forehead, how is everything shifting up there?
Well, I used to.
Listen, it's not that bad.
Am I bleeding all over?
No, you're a little oozy in a few spots, but
What does that mean?
you're not very bleedy. It means I stuck a needle in your skin and it does want to let me know that with just a little tiny drop of blood, but you're not really bleeding. Some people do bleed a lot, and sometimes it's my redheads, maybe some people that, you know, are on daily aspirin and
Interesting.
or drink a ton of wine the night before. That's actually usually what it's
Redheads bleed a lot.
Oh my God, when I was still delivering babies, they would come and I'm like, just get the postpartum hemorrhage kit. They're gonna try and die on me. They all do. It's just genetic, you know? And so bleeding is what actually causes bruising. So if people are worried about what happens afterwards, am I gonna bruise and what's gonna happen? If you're an oozer and a bleeder, I do my best. I take my time, I hold pressure, reduce any chances of that happening, but some people are just bleeders. Few more spots here. And people who have had Botox done other places, or even with my aesthetic nurse, Sasha, who is super great at what she does as well. Some people mark the head like with chalk. They'll literally put,
Yeah.
Have you ever had that done?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very common. I do not do that. Everybody has different pull and movement, and so I have you actively engage your muscles and I dose according to that. Nobody's perfectly symmetrical. Everyone walks in with a certain amount of baseline asymmetry. So if I can see how you can move, part of the advantage of doing Botox is we can help correct some of that natural asymmetry that just exists on its own. So we might as well try.
Yeah.
So having you actively move allows me to not just capture your treatment, but also kind of equalize your features.
Do you still have your Mequon location?
Well, that is closing at the end of this year, and it was great. I love my patients out there, but this is a primary hub. Our Menomonee Falls location has done awesome. Our patients love the aesthetic, and they flow out here. So what we're doing is we're going to make this our prime hub, and then we're shooting for a full build out in Ozaukee County later this year.
Oh, okay. All right, so don't go to Mequon.
Or next year.
Don't go to Mequon.
Don't go to Mequon. Come to the Falls until you can go to either one.
All right, so we got to talk about some other stuff. So
Okay.
semaglutide. If you are having issues with weight,
Yes.
I'm telling you, it works.
All right, so for weight loss, we have the semaglutide, which is the same as Ozempic and Wegovy, and we have the tirzepatide, which is the same as Mounjaro and Zepbound. So we do offer both. Semaglutide is the one that starts at $300 a month. Tirzepatide is $400 a month, but it covers all the way up to 10 milligrams. And then we have a one price other point for beyond, but very reasonable. Our prices is all inclusive. It includes medication, supplies, follow-up appointments, everything.
So no insurance coverage here though, right? It's all
I'm the
cash.
girl you come to when you don't have insurance coverage.
Yeah,
But we do
so-
take HSAs and FSAs.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and it's tough to get it covered by a lot of insurance. They want,
It's almost impossible.
Yeah, they want you to go through a whole bunch of other stuff, like taking a ton of other pills, and you have to be like pre-diabetic.
Yeah, and some insurance companies don't even cover that. Like even if they, you feel like they almost should medically, it's just very challenging. Yeah.
So you also do fillers. Maybe give me some big lips.
Yeah, so we do filler, dermal filler. We can use it for cheeks, volume replacement, lifting, sculpting. We are known for what's called the mini lips. So we actually do very, very natural, targeted, low volume filler lips. So put in just enough, no more, really focus on shape. So that has actually been a huge, huge demand that we're known for. And then we also do injectable treatments like Sculptra, which is like collagen. So instead of putting filler like an actual product for volume replacement, as people get older, they get more laxity. So it's not so much wrinkles or it is volume. They just have like saggier skin, looser skin. So we put a collagen injector in there called Sculptra, and that just regenerates your own collagen. And that way you don't need a ton of filler and it looks super, super natural.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep. What else? We got some laser treatments too.
Laser, talk to me about that. What do we do?
Laser, we have the Cyton BBL broadband light. So really great for addressing discoloration, age spots, sunspots, vasculature issues like rosacea. And honestly, anytime we heat the skin with a laser, you are inducing collagen production. So it's not necessarily marketed for skin tightening, but you're gonna get that added benefit when we go in there and heat the skin. Oh, my women's sexual health program. So my background is in women's health originally, and what I found is a lot of women came in asking about sexual health concerns, and nobody really had good answers for them, and who were they gonna go to?
What do you mean?
Like orgasmic dysfunction, libido, low libido, loss of lubrication. And the older you get, the harder it is to have all the fun things that you had in your 30s and 40s.
I feel like we should have done a short for that.
I know, it's so juicy, isn't it? So it is my personal professional passion project. So I do a procedure here called the O shot, and I use PRP. So I draw someone's own blood, I spin it down, I activate it to bring out the growth factors, and then I inject it into the female genitalia. So I inject it into the clitoris and the vagina, and it helps with lubrication, sexual desire, sexual response, climax enhancement, and actually urinary incontinence. People get a lot of, after you have babies and get older. We use it for all of that. And then we can do that alone, or we can do that with hormone optimizations. Do a lot of perimenopause, menopause, just generalized hormone optimization for estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, all those sorts of things. So
what can you do for me?
Do you want some PRP? No. So testosterone supplementation, men.
Yes. Yep.
When our men come in here, we have men that come in here, even though my background is in women's health and I love women's health and it is my passion project, we actually have a lot of men come in here. Botox. Every once in a while we'll have a filler one. We do a ton of male weight loss. They come in either with their partners, with their wives, alone, whatever. And then we do testosterone supplementation. So the bioidentical hormone replacement that we do in men it's pretty straightforward, actually. Like testosterone, we've measured your estrogen levels along with the testosterone, make sure we're doing things safely, that your blood doesn't get too thick and all that stuff, right? There is medical safety things that you need somebody overseeing that. And so we do all that for men as well.
That's everything.
I think so. A lot of good stuff.
So it does not hurt at all. You feel a couple spots will be a little tender. Can you see a difference right now? Probably not, right? No. It
doesn't even look like you got poked either, by the way. Right when I got done poking you, you had a couple red dots, but usually within 5-10 minutes, you can go back to work. You can do whatever you need to do.
But it does help with headaches.
A huge amount,
Yeah.
Even people who didn't have a ton of migraine issues, they'll come in and get Botox done for the first time, and they'll come back and they'll actually put it together. They're like, I have not had a lot of headaches over the last 3 months. I normally would have a couple throughout the month. And they really do realize that it helps even with low-grade standard headaches. People get it through their neurologist for migraine disorders, but even the average day person with headaches can get some advantage of it.
It's like changing the oil in a car, just taking care of yourself, right?
It's like Windex, it fixes everything.
Fixes everything.
Exactly.
All right, so we're gonna see how much it costs. And they have a very great deal going on until when? How long do the gift boxes, how long are they here?
Oh, well, through Christmas.
Till Christmas.
Yeah.
So
you can get
this video
awesome
will go
box.
up. It'll go up before then. So we'll show you guys out there.
And Tox Tuesday, we have Tox Tuesday every Tuesday. So $9 a unit on Tuesdays.
How much is it normally?
$11 a unit.
So you get,
And all of our weight loss patients, if you come here for other services, you get $10 a unit automatically. You don't have to buy a membership. Like, we're just like, thank you.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we're taking care of you. So it's $10 a unit. And then Talks Tuesday, it's $9 a unit.
And you can sign up right online. It's super easy.
Super duper easy. Yeah, you don't even have to talk to me or
and
my
we'll pin the comment.
Yeah.
We're going to have a little giveaway too.
I love giveaways.
Let's go. Moxie Medi Spa, Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin. They have an awesome deal right now. You get a $150 gift certificate, and look at all the stuff you get with it for free. You get a golden hour candle, a wooden wick candle. You get the UGG Avery Throw. If you haven't had an UGG blanket, they're the most comfortable blankets you could possibly get. We're not done, there's more. A travel mug, very nice. You can put coffee, cold drinks, everything in there. Plus a Moxie Medi Spa zip up. Here's what I'm gonna do. Comment on this video, and we're gonna select 2 people that I'm gonna mail this to. It's gonna be 1 week from the day that we post the video. It's gonna be a random comment generator. So every comment is an entry. More comments, the better. Make them unique. Talk about Alex, talk about me. And we're gonna give this away. So I'm gonna pick up 2 of these when I leave here today, and I will mail them to you. And you might have to take a trip to Wisconsin if you don't live here. All right, so the total here for my services, what is that?
$600 for today.
So $600, and I have a massive head, if you guys didn't know that.
All the brains.
True. But here's what I want you guys to do. Comment on this video many times as you possibly can. Number 2, get over here and say, Mr. Handpay sent me, and we'll see. We do have a very strong following around here.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I'm hoping that you guys can go here. And honestly, more like the Botox is great. The semaglutide is a game changer. It will get people their life back. A lot of people that I know that have been on it, that have lost over 100 pounds. And it just makes you eliminate your food cravings. It's $300 a month. You go up incrementally every week. When you had that focus on food in the past, it's gone. It's unbelievable. So get here, $300 a month. And some people might say, oh, it's so expensive. Would you rather be around? And that's the thing, like at one point I was like 400 pounds. How many 400 pounders live past 60? Not many.